I don't understand why we can't do. Every single article, I'm like, we just need things that feel like good when like if I heard this, it's like, oh, they get jail, and I'm like, so doesn't make me feel good. You know what they need? The same thing. Let's make them run 500 miles every day, no food. They just gotta run, and then we're just on a motorcycle just chasing them.
You guys want to hear about an even worse adoption story by a million?
Oh no.
By a million?
This is pretty freaking bad.
This is my fear with adoptions, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
I love spending the weekend just talking about negative shit.
Yeah. Just, just something bad happened.
No, there's a positive part of this.
Okay, good. Let's go.
It's just your job.
No, but he hates talking about the positive stuff.
It's your job to find it.
Okay. Dude, I'm really good at looking at things very positive.
Sick. This will be the perfect article for
Glass
you.
full guy.
All right. So I think that one of the craziest things about this is that it happened in San Diego. There's two parents. They call 911 saying that their 11-year-old daughter is choking on chicken broth. Already weird.
Wait, choking on chicken broth?
Choking on chicken broth. That's the exact line.
Okay.
Maybe she's allergic to chicken.
Thank you. It starts now.
Do they mean to say bones?
That's
broth.
They might be panicking.
Broth.
You know?
She's choking on a liquid. Okay.
broth her son.
So then
She's being waterboarded by chicken broth.
The police get there. The 11-year-old daughter's on the ground, does not have a pulse.
Oh, no.
The daughter, her name's Arabella. She's then taken to the hospital.
Dude, they killed her.
The deputy who arrived, he noted in his report that she looked like, and this is his actual words, she looked like a corpse with skin stretched over it.
So she was malnourished. So the only thing she's eating is chicken broth.
Interesting.
Or like her body's tight,
Wait,
like
say
her
that
skin's
again?
tight.
She looks like a corpse with skin stretched over it.
Yeah, like stretched, like there's no meat or anything like that. So it's like whatever barely amount of skin there is, it's just, it's being pulled because it's so like.
And then at the hospital, they report her that she's covered in cuts and bruises and having untreated fractured bones.
Yeah, bro. This is like the Gabriel Fernandez thing.
Really bad condition.
That's what it sounds like.
It sounds like someone that's been like captive.
That's not very positive.
Yeah, what the fuck, Joe?
Yeah, what's your positive
No,
out?
no. At the end.
Oh, he's gonna sum it up.
Got it. All right. Okay, Shiloh. About 10 hours later, the young girl passes away.
Jesus.
And then sheriffs are sent to the home. When they arrive, the dad, who's a border patrol agent. Yep.
Wait, when the cops come back?
Yep. He shoots himself dead. So then they end up arresting the mom, the grandmother, and the grandfather.
Ooh, hell yeah.
And here's why. So Arabella is one of 3 young sisters. They're 6, 7, and 11. Arabella's the oldest. And the original mother had bipolar disorder, so the 3 girls went up for adoption at a very young age. They ended up at this San Diego home where the mom, who's like a church elder, and then the father, the border patrol agent, also lived with the grandfather and the grandmother. So there's 4 of them, 3 kids. They were forced to exercise constantly, running up and down the stairs, wearing plastic bags and wet clothes. They were beaten for things like putting too much cereal on their spoons or looking around while eating.
Whoa.
They weren't allowed to use the bathroom, so they had to basically crap on themselves, which would make them sick.
Why is it always these abuse cases where like the kids are like their bathrooms were controlled?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just all around torture. And then so due to they would go under prolonged starvation. So because of that, they have like permanent health syndromes that there's nothing they can do about it. Oh my God. So basically the mom, the dad, and both grandparents would rotate this schedule of torture on the 3 little girls. Like
Everyone?
All 4 of them, yeah.
How the fuck do you find all like a collection of psychopaths?
That's the craziest thing. Imagine being adopted into that home.
That's
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
crazy.
Or do you think there was like a Charles Manson mastermind in the group? Maybe the dad who killed himself?
Nah, he's the weakest one, bro.
Yeah, he's the weakest.
Like
one.
who is like and then
the grandma.
they like masterminded this and forced everyone to do it. He might be the weakest one because he had the guilt. Maybe, right?
It's the grandma.
Broke.
So there was a mastermind that just made everybody do it.
But he could have been the mastermind too.
Yeah.
Who knows?
You know, I never thought about adopting kids, but I think like if an instance like this happened in my neighborhood, like I have rapport with the kids already.
You want to make a nice home?
Yeah, and then like let's say Taika was like super like friends with them, and then like their family had to get torn apart because they're part of something crazy. I'm like, you know, I'll probably take them in. Because I have rapport. I don't. Yeah, I'm like that's fucked up.
Even though you know they have like permanent health problems that you're gonna have to be like.
Yeah. I think
And they look like such a cute little family.
Mom Filipino?
I knew you were gonna
have-
say that shit. All right.
Don't she look Filipino?
She's Oaxacan, okay?
She looks Filipino in a little bit.
She's Oaxacan.
Thank
What you
you.
think?
Why is all the dudes' features in one place? What the fuck? It's like it's all like scrunched in one.
Yeah, it's like somebody took the face and then like squeezed it to the corner.
like the gravitational pull of the nose.
So the girl on the left, is that her?
Yeah.
So
this one, yeah.
So I mean, they look happy in the middle of their abuse.
That's fucking.
Positivity number
Maybe
one.
that's the day they got adopted.
Smiling for a second is, you know.
Oh, they're adopted.
That's the grandmother and grandfather that were arrested as well.
Y'all fucked up.
Wait, the grandfather was doing it too?
All four of the adults.
I'm telling you, look at the grandma, dude. It was her, dude. She's the mastermind.
Wait, who are the other? Okay, so there's the mom, the dad, the grandma, the grandpa.
Yeah.
Dude,
all
what
four
would
of them they had literally a rotating schedule of duty where they would torture the kids.
That's so fucked up.
It's insane.
And they adopted the kids just to torture.
Yeah.
So you think they planned it all together? Like, you know what we gotta do? Is we gotta fucking adopt some kids and torture them.
Just like straight up evil, man.
That's fucking crazy.
It's hard to say what could be the end thing because
And she's a church leader?
yeah, she's a church elder. That means she's like been there for hella long.
Dude, they're making these kids do fucking fitness programs, and they should be doing some fitness programs themselves.
Especially the dad.
Dad looked like he's spilling out of his shirt.
That's the dad getting a award during his
This
border
guy,
patrol.
how is this guy chasing people on the border if he's looking like that, brother? And he's making his kids fucking run
That's
up
why
in
no one's
suits.
chasing anybody.
Oh,
That's why
jeez.
people are crossing over because
We
they
have cars for
outrun
that.
him.
I was like, oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, they're fucking outrunning his ass.
It's really sad because I don't know how they got these like records of them saying these things. Maybe like during deposition or something. But
Disposition.
they were saying that there's a part where like like the girls had to like basically exist in their own waste, and then so
Oh man.
That's awful, bro.
one of them is quoted as saying the dad saying she can soak in that shit and get sick. Bella will be done soon, and we will only have 2 to worry about.
Oh my.
So they're
they
willing to
remember?
let them. They're willing to let them die.
But how do they remember these like quotes and like who's
That's what I just said. Maybe during deposition.
Why
Disposition.
Why can't he just do like normal?
Because they they interview all 4 of them, and maybe one said
They're snitching on each other and
They're
shit.
snitching on each other?
They might have made the dad the fall guy and shit, you know, because he's fucking.
Yeah, because he's already dead.
Committed
Yeah,
suicide.
so they probably like pinned the whole thing on him.
Yeah, like, yeah, he was the one saying this.
So they all have like broken bones. Like straight up, they just exist with broken bones. Like
I don't understand why we can't do. Every single article, I'm like, we just need things that feel like good when like if I heard this, it's like, oh, they get jail, and I'm like, so doesn't make me feel good. You know what they need? The same thing. Let's make them run 500 miles every day, no food. They just gotta run, and then we're just fucking on a motorcycle just chasing them.
we're all there.
Yeah, David Goggins.
Why are we all there?
Make him do some fucking.
Make him run with David.
We're just on a golf cart. Just as soon as they stop, whoosh, get the fuck back up.
And we'll take turns jumping off the golf cart just so we get our fitness in
Yeah.
because it feels good.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Get
they
our
can
steps
their-
up.
They can get their shitness in, you know what I mean?
So they face 46 years to life in prison if convicted.
46 years to
46 to life, yeah.
But that's not enough for me, man.
Well, actually, no, it might be enough though if the prison that they go to knows what they did to the kids.
But you want to know the worst thing is of all? These kids will have to go up for adoption again, which means the whole thing can just happen.
Like how traumatizing is that? You're like, do these adoption agencies screen very well?
Obviously not, dude.
Well, they're like, dude, this is a fucking church elder and XYZ. It's hard.
These are deceptors, bro. They know what they're doing. They know how to fucking slip through the
But then
cracks.
also, I think when you're talking to like a lazy adoption agency, they probably don't have to try very hard for certain ones, you know.
They're like, we have the mother and the father is present. We've always wanted to have a kid. Well, I'm a church elder, and our grandparents are here too. You know what I mean? There's like a whole.
I'm sure they know how to play the game.
Like, how do you know? How would you like possibly detect that? They don't already have a dead kid. You know, it's
Yeah,
like
that's true.
you've had no kids. There's never been any kids.
Yeah.
We need like a Nacho Libre orphanage.
Yeah.
You know, if there was a Nacho Libre orphanage and like
Go away, read some books.
that's the best. That's a loving environment.
You did come with that positivity.
That's a very. I have something else very positive.
Oh.
Okay, so
HIV.
this stuff happens all over the world. All this stuff happens where kids be getting kidnapped and or like they get tortured, abused, whatever. But out of all the places, San Diego is a great place to do that because the weather is so good. The weather it's better than Russia. It's better than Saudi Arabia. It's better.
Yeah, it's better to get fucked up in San Diego than anywhere else.
It's very scenic, yeah.
Weather is amazing. You're close to culture. You know, you're not far removed because you're Mexican and you have a lot of Mexican food and all that. Dude, like
Tacos El Gordo.
oh, they don't have that in LA.
What's that? Which is it social services or isn't it also with adoptions that like a service agent
Yeah,
will like
so-
come by every now and then?
So basically,
Check in.
another thing that's happening now is all of these different agencies are going through like a massive audit because it says that
They suck.
each of them in a different way has failed these kids.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
They're
right? 'Cause,
like, you lazy fool.
It's like they either smell like shit, are malnourished, looking like they're corpses with fucking skin pulled over them, and on top of that, they just exist with broken bones. There's no cast. There's no like.
Yeah.
They got broken bones. You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
you don't have to be a fucking medical practitioner to walk in and observe this and be like, there's something wrong.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But I
So,
bet
like,
you the family's master manipulators though, because there's other stories of like social services snatching up kids from families that they shouldn't be snatching them from, and it's always like,
But there's also just shadiness in the social services.
Yeah.
Like a lot of social workers just don't do their jobs that well. They just don't check in that well. But then I'm sure there's some social.
where it's like too paranoid because they think everyone's a criminal.
But then, like we talked about we brought up the Gabriel Fernandez one, right? And you think about like how long that kid was getting abused for, and then all like you said, how the system failed him every step of the way. It was the teacher calling the social worker, being like, "Yo, I think this kid's getting abused." Nothing.
Yeah.
Radio silence. Oh, we went over there. You know, like, and it just keeps continuing to happen. So, yeah, I feel like an audit might be the only thing they can do.
But then what do you do if you find like it just doesn't seem like they can't shut down a whole branch over this? Like that's more problems.
But then, nope. How many people want to be fucking social workers?
I almost did.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Who want to be a
that's
social
That's
worker?
a tough job too.
Who want to do a fucking hard ass job like that where you get paid fucking nothing? You can't even afford to live in California and shit. Buy a house. It's like, dude, it's really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Takes a lot of different problems working together to make something fuck up this hard.
Yeah, jeez, bro. But I'm glad Joe found the silver lining about San Diego being a beautiful city.
Best weather, I would say,
Should be
on the
tortured.
planet.
That's how bad the story is. That's the only silver lining.
On the planet.
What? Tacos on Gordo?
Yeah.
Tacos El Gordo.
Fish tacos are great out
You
there.
got the char on the meat. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.